Where you are from. De onde você é?
Where are you from? Você é de onde? Where are you from? Where are you from?
I'm from. Sou de. I'm from Canada. Where are you from?
I'm from São Paulo. Where do you come from? Você vem de onde? Come from. Where do you come from?
I come from England. I come from London. Sou de Londres. I come from London.
I come from Brazil. Sou do Brasil. I come from Brazil. I come from Porto Alegre.
They come from the state of Minas Gerais. Eles vêm de Minas Gerais. The state of. They come from the state of Minas Gerais.
Where do you live? Onde você mora? Where do you live? Where do you live?
I live in. Moro em. I live in Daniela. Where do you live?
I live downtown. Moro no centro. I live downtown.
Where are you staying? Onde você está hospedado? Staying. Where are you staying?
Where are you staying in Lisbon? What's your address? Qual é seu endereço? Address. What's your address?
The address is 251 Avenida Paulista. What's your phone number? Qual é o seu telefone? Phone number. What's your phone number?
What's your number?
My number is. Meu telefone é. My number is 9914-3872.
Are you from around here? Você é daqui mesmo? Are you from around here?
Sorry, I'm not from around here. Desculpe, não sou daqui. Sorry, I'm not from around here.
Which part of Australia do you come from? Você é de qual parte da Austrália? Which part of Australia do you come from?
I come from Sydney. Sou de Sydney. Which region of. Qual região de. Which region of Germany are you from?
Whereabouts in. Exatamente onde em. Whereabouts. Whereabouts in France are you from?
We're from Lyon. Do you know it? Você conhece? Do you know? Do you know Criciúma?
Have you heard of. Você já ouviu falar de. Heard of. Have you heard of? Have you heard of Londrina?
Have you heard of Oxford? I know the name. Conheço o nome. I know the name.
I've heard of it. Já ouvi falar. I've heard of it.
I've never heard of it. Nunca ouvi falar. I've never heard of it. Have you been there? Você já esteve lá? Been. Been there. Have you been there?
Have you been to. Você já esteve em. Have you been to Salvador?
A place called. Lugar chamado. A place called Santa Maria. I'm from a place called Santa Maria.
It's a small town. É uma cidade pequena. It's a small town.
It's a big city. É uma cidade grande. It's a big city. It's a very big city.
It's the capital of. É a capital de. Capital. It's the capital of São Paulo State.
It's the capital of Estonia. It's near. Fica perto de. Near. It's near Rio.
It's near Paris. It's 20 kilometers from. Fica 20 quilômetros de. It's 20 kilometers from Berlin.
It's 50 kilometers from Uruguay. How far is it? Qual é a distância? How far? How far is it from São Paulo?
How far is it from the airport?
It's in the center of... Fica no centro de... The center... It's in the center of Madrid.
It's in the city center. It's a suburb of... É subúrbio de... It's a suburb of Washington.
It's a suburb of London. On the outskirts of... Na periferia de... On the outskirts of Lima.
It's on the outskirts of Melbourne.
I live in the country. Moro no interior. Country. I live in the country.
We live in the countryside.
In the middle of nowhere. No meio de nada. Nowhere. The middle of nowhere.
She lives in the middle of nowhere. I grew up in... Cresci em... Grew. Grew up. I grew up in California.
I grew up in Manchester. I spent my childhood in... Passei minha infância em... Childhood. Spent my childhood. I spent my childhood in Africa.
I spent my childhood in New York. I'm originally from... Sou originalmente de... Originally. I'm originally from Texas.
I'm originally from the UK. But nowadays I live in... Mas hoje em dia moro em... Nowadays. Nowadays I live in Floripa.
Nowadays, Jeff lives in Miami.
How long have you lived in... Faz quanto tempo que você mora em... Have you lived... How long have you lived... How long have you lived in São Paulo?
I've lived here for... Moro aqui há... I've lived here for 6 years. How long have you lived in Brazil?
I've lived in Brazil for 15 years. Do you like living in... Você gosta de morar em... Like living... Do you like living in China?
I love it. Adoro. I love it. Do you like living in Recife?
It's okay. What's it like? Como é... What's Tokyo like?
It's big. É grande. What's Alaska like?
It's cold. É frio.